Good evening, guys. If you can hear me, just drop I can hear you. If you can hear me, just drop on the comment section I can hear you. Then we proceed. Alright, guys, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, just say yes. Alright, I'm sure you see my screen by now. Alright, so let me properly welcome you to the class. This is our monthly free class that we usually have, and today I want to take you guys on beginner training from intermediate to beginner level on how to make $500 plus. I use this amount because some people haven't even made up to $100 from trading, and why some has made more but they are still struggling, right? So I want to teach you exactly how to trade and also how to make money from trading, right? So if you are here, just kindly introduce yourself in the comment section, your name, where you are listening to this call from, and what you hope to achieve from the call. And also you can add what you do. So your name, where you are listening, where you are calling from, what you hope to achieve from the class, and also what you do. If you're a forex trader, you can also put that in. We'll do this introduction for the next 2 minutes as an opportunity to wait for others to join in. Your name, where you're calling from, what you do, and what you hope to achieve from this class. Alright, we have a minute more before we continue. We have a minute more. So your name, where you're calling from, what you do, and what you hope to achieve from this class. Alright, hello Olayinka, welcome. Hello Abraham, hello Busayo, hello Wisdom. I'm just going through the comments. Alright, as you keep dropping your introduction, let's jump in because we're already 11 minutes into time. Now, welcome everyone. I'm glad you guys showed up today because that already tells me that you're serious about learning, right? And now I want to make this session as simple and practical as possible because my promise to you is by at the end of this webinar, you feel more confident about trading. That is, you have a clear roadmap and you know exactly what you need to do to get your first 500 profits or more from the market, depending on what you want to go for. If 500 is your limit, that's fine. If a million is your limit, that's fine. So at the end of this class, also, I will tell you guys more about my Forex Academy. Definitely, I will introduce it to you guys. And at the end of this class, there will be a gift offer for those who stay to the end. That means those who join this class to actually learn and not just to join in and get out. Because this class is something I sacrificed my time for to teach you guys how to trade. I didn't get this opportunity and I'm willing to give you guys all for free. So the important things to know about trading, right? And I want to tell you guys the truth because I'm very blunt. First of all, trading is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not something that you say, have fun, I'm looking for how to make, I'm looking for quick 200k I want to spend in a week. Let me see what I will do. That's not trading. That's not trading. Trading is the easiest way to build wealth, but it's something that takes time. And when I mean time, I don't mean like years, but I mean like you need to give it quality time. The second one, you need money to trade, right? You need money to trade. It's an investment. Trading is an investment and it's a skill, right? So you need to learn the skill of trading and you need to invest in it to make money from trading. It's not like a business that when you learn a skill, you exchange your skill for pay. Trading, you're exchanging your money for more money. And if you cannot hear me, just put it in the comment section because I'm with you guys in the comment section as well. So I will respond. And also a quick hack for you guys. If you on this YouTube, by the right you see a settings button, tap it, you see quality, take the video quality to the highest picture quality so you can see my screen clearly. And if you cannot hear me, also drop it in the comment section that you cannot hear me so I will know where you guys are lost. Alright, so the third one is you don't need the whole money in the world to start. And as much as you need money to start trading, a lot of people have used this I don't have money to start trading to limit themselves. Some people are meant to start trading 3 years ago, 4 years ago, they have changed their life, but they keep saying I don't have that huge capital, I don't have this. You will never have that huge capital because it's from trading you're gonna make it. So you just need a little capital, skill, patience, practice, and you're good to go, right? So if you can invest your time now in staying to this class to the end, it shows a lot that you're actually ready to make money from trading. Why the fourth one is do not announce or tell the whole world you trade. Learn to shut up when necessary. Once you start trading as a trader, what has limited you is because you have announced to the whole world. You have given yourself that burden and that expectation that everyone is looking at you that, oh, you're trading. Some might look down on you, which can discourage you. While some have actually looked so up at you that you can't afford to fail, which is why you are failing. So as you're trading now, limit your I'm trading to everyone, especially if you're on your learning phase. Quietly learn, lock in, learn and make the dough before you start announcing that you trade. The fifth one is you can't succeed without practice, right? Practice don't make you perfect, right? But practice makes more room for improvement. And you cannot be good at something if you don't practice. So after this call, the recording will be saved. I expect you to watch this over and over again and keep practicing every single thing I have said here. And the sixth one is understand when to pay for knowledge. This actually is for people who hate wasting time. Like this free class takes a month to be held, right? You cannot always wait for a month when you have goals to hit. This is just my advice to you, right? Sometimes learn to pay for knowledge is the easiest way to get something. If you don't have cash to pay for knowledge, work for cash, exchange services, pay for knowledge, because you can always looking for the time you used to be looking for free information. Honestly, you have invested that time in actually making cool cash. If you just paid for one direct knowledge and someone is like giving you the knowledge, the time you used to be scrolling on YouTube or waiting for free classes like this, you would have saved that time and used that time to invest if you actually understand what working with hours and how hours actually pay when you save your time. So my next question is, let me see whether you guys are with me. Are you guys with me? If you are with me, just say yeah, I'm with you. If you're with me before I jump into the main lessons, just say yeah, I'm with you. So I will know whether I'm speaking with you guys or not. Just say yeah, I'm with you in the comment section. Alright, okay, nice. Alright, so you guys are listening. I'm happy, and you guys can also do this hack, right? So that you won't forget what you learned. You can do this. You can bring out a pen and a paper. If you don't have a pen and a paper with you presently, then the you can turn the comment section to your journal book. Anything I say that catches your attention, you write it in the comment section and you just upload and turn it to your journal book. Like any nice word I say, anything that gets to you, anything you understand, just write in the comment section and just keep it up there. Someone say I can't see the screen, but everyone is saying they maybe you should log out and log back in, because I'm sure others can see the screen. Please, if you can see the screen, just say I can see the screen, because I'm sure others can actually see the screen. Maybe it's just you. Just try logging out and logging back in. Or if the write up is blur, like I said, by your right hand side, right, you see like a settings button or a three dots button. Tap it and change your YouTube to higher picture quality. It's because you are viewing in a low picture quality, so change it to a higher picture quality. By the right hand side, you see like a settings or three dots. Tap it, you see something called something called quality. When you tap quality, you change it to higher picture quality. That is why it's blur for you. All right, let's jump back to class. Part 1. This is the basics, right? This is basics. I want to let those who are beginners too as well grasp into this and follow us along. So that's why I'm starting from the basics. We just need 2 apps. Simply don't overcomplicate things. I don't like to complicate things. So simply you need 2 apps. You need a viewing app, right? And you need the app that you use to place your trade. So you need MT5 and you need TradeView. MT5 stands for MetaTrader 5, right? So journal this MetaTrader 5. You download this app as well as TradeView. TradeView is used to see your charts, analyze your charts, look at the charts. While MT5 is where you place your trade, like buying and selling. This is where you place the trade. Why a broker? You need a broker because a broker is something like, let me use layman term, like a middleman or something like a bank. You put your money here, and when you want to pay for things or trade on the MT5 or MT4, your broker app is not like the bank that connects your chart, your trade, and every single thing with your money, right? This is where you keep your money and you exchange your money for more money and you risk your money, right? So you need a broker app. It's very essential, and there are different broker apps that you can use. So just click the link in the description, or the group you are coming from. Check the description of the group. You see a link to download the broker app. When you download this broker app, just fill in the details and everything, and these are the 3 apps that you need to trade. Just know that if you're not getting things in this video now, just wait and follow along. I will send the recording to the group, and once you watch the recording, you will understand. Watch it over and over again and you understand. So here are a few things for you to understand before we get into the main details. Candlestick, we have buy and we have sell. That is all we do in trading. You're either buying or you are selling, nothing more, nothing less, right? And when buying, right, usually when you download your trade view, you see a green candle, that's the buy candle, and red, that's the sell candle. You can change it to any color, but naturally for a beginner I advise you to keep it at these colors. So this green candle means that the candle is buying, is going up, and this sell candle means that the candle is selling, that means it's going down. That is all it means. That means when it's buying, for example, the green candle, price will open here. That means price will open here at this open here and close here. And for a sell candle, the price will open at the up here and close at the down. That means it's selling, is going down. Then we have two types of this is just the basics, so you guys should just stay with me. We have two types of candles and two types of markets. We have the buy and we have the sell. The buy, you expect the market to go up, and while the sell, you expect the market to go down. Simple. Where buying is going up, that is called a bullish market, and sell is going down, that is called a bearish market. So see the picture, right? And also a bullish market that is going in an uptrend, people call it uptrend, that means it's going up, uptrend, a bullish market. And a bearish market is going down, that's what we call a downtrend, right? This one is selling, downtrend is selling, uptrend is buying. And as uptrend is buying, it's giving us a series of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, I think I'll need to take this to the chart. Let me take this to the chart so you guys can see. Let me put in the chat for you guys to see. I want to share my screen, the chat, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, right? If you can see my chat, just say hi, say nay. If you can see my chat, just say okay, I can see your chat, because I figured that it will be easier for me to explain things on the chat for you than on the doc. So if you can see my chat, just say hi, or you can just say I can see your chat. Okay, all right, how about now? Remember to increase your quality to higher picture quality so you can see what I'm doing on your YouTube, right? So now let's go to the chat, and it's already weekend, so I'm on a trade and it's no longer moving because the market is so let's just change this pair. Let me use GPP JPY. And we have different types of pairs, right? We have different types of pairs. What I mean by we have different types of pairs, that when trading forex market, you're trading money. Simply, you're trading money. So you are trading the British pound against the Japanese yen is money, or the US dollar against the British pound, or just like you is trading naira if you're a Nigerian against the US dollar. So if you're trading naira against the US dollar, it will be NGN, naira against USD, which is dollar. So now it's British pounds against Japanese yen. This is British pound, euro against, no sorry, British pound is not euro, GPP against Japanese yen, JPY. That is simply what it means. And we have different types of pair depending on what you want to trade in the forex market. There are a lot of pairs, but we're going to just use this particular one to explain to you guys what I was talking about. So I stopped at where we have two types of markets, important market that you're meant to know of. Two types of important markets that you are meant to know of. So the first one is the buy market. Market is giving us a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? Market is buying. That means market is just going up. Series of higher highs and higher lows. Why do sell market? Market is giving us a series of lower highs and lower lows. This is what we call the sell market. Please pay very rapt attention to what I'm saying. Let me not show you guys in the chat now. So like you can see here, price is giving us a series of, like what I drew, price is giving us a series of higher highs and higher lows. Price is going up here. What I mean by higher highs and higher lows, you can see it. Each high is higher than the previous high, and each low is higher than the previous low. Then the next that we're going to talk about, all this beginners stuff, is our stop loss and take profit, right? Stop loss and take profit just simply means that you are stopping your loss. That means, okay, when you want to, you fund like $50 in the market and you say you want to risk 20 to get 100, you want to risk $20 to get $100, right? So when you fund that $50, you're simply telling, your stop loss is simply saying, okay, when price get to this particular point, I want you to cut my risks. I want to risk only $20. I want to risk my whole $50. Please don't mind my color of my stuff. Let me just change it for you guys. So the red is stop loss and the green is take profit. The red is stop loss and the green is take profit. That means you want price, okay, and your stop loss is always lower than your take profit. Your stop loss is very small than your compared to your take profit, because this is the amount of money you want to risk. So if you want to risk $20 now to aim $100, your take profit will be times 5 of what you want to risk. And this is stop loss, this take profit, don't forget. The next thing we're going to talk about is strategy. Now in trading the forex market, right, you see all these charts, you see how this thing looks like. You'll be like, where do I start from? But even if you're a trader, you're like, I don't have a good strategy, market is just, I'm just taking trades from anywhere. Or even if you're a beginner, you're like, how do I understand these candlesticks? How do I understand all these things I'm seeing on my screen, right? Let me explain things to you so that you won't be confused. To trade the market, you need a strategy, right? Just for example, now as a guy, you want to check it, like you want to ask a girl out, you need to plan, and you be like, okay, I'll approach her today, I'll tell her these words, I'll get her this gift. That's how trading is. You look at the charts and be like, okay, what's my plan? What is my strategy? Is it that I'm waiting for price to get to this particular place, waiting for price to make this particular move, I'm waiting for this kind of candle to appear before I now take my trade. And just to clarify things, the blue candle, I don't want to change my color of my chart. The blue candle means sell here, and the white candle means buy. So you guys will not be confused, right? The red candle means, the blue candle means sell, and the white candle means buy, right? So the strategy I'm talking about when it comes to forex trading is that, okay, what do you want to do? What do you look out for before taking a trade? Because now you already understand that when you are trading, right, okay, you are risking a specific amount of money to get a specific amount of money. Just like, for example, now you have placed this trade, right? You placed a trade like this. This is what we call, let me change the color of this too, so that you guys don't get confused. So you have said, okay, I want to take, remember what I told you, right? The green means take profit and the red means stop loss. That means now I want to aim to get this. I want to risk this amount. Let's say this amount is what I want to risk. It's called pips. You use it pips. It's called pips. In the forex market, we call this pips. We talk about words like pips, right? Pips just simply means the amount of, it simply means the amount of, the difference in the price in the market, the difference in the price, right? So when I say I want to risk 30 pips, for example, now, right? When I say I want to risk 30 pips, we're not going to do this calculation because this 30 pips is not just, it can be any amount, right? Because we have different lot size when trading. We have 0.1 lot size, I'll still explain it, 0.01 lot size and 1 standard lot size. This 0.1 lot size is like the middle. It means that, okay, you are risking mid, and that means this 0.1 lot size means if I'm risking 30 pips, I'm risking $30. And this 0.01 lot size means that if I'm risking 30 pips, I'm risking only $3. And this one standard lot means that if I'm risking 30 pips, I'm risking $300. Right? That is simply what it means. I could have explained the calculations and everything, how it works and everything, but this class is already fast spent. So I'll just, on the group, I'll send a pip calculator for you guys, so you can easily use the pip calculator to calculate all this I'm telling you, to make things easier for you. So now, for example, let's say this stop loss now is 30 pips. For example, okay, let's say stop loss is 80 pips, right? This stop loss now is 80 pips. We want to risk 80 pips. I won't want to risk 80 pips to get times 5. Yeah, it's showing us to get times 5. And that means if I'm using a standard 0.1 lot size to take this trade, I'm risking $80. And if I'm risking $80, to get times 5, that means what I'm getting from here will be 400. My TP will be $400. If it hits my take profit, it will be $400. And what I've agreed to lose here is $80. However, we need stop loss. So if I have funded like $500 in this account now, my whole $400 is not going to go. If market start going sell, instead of going buy that I've planned buy, I've already bought the pair. So if market start giving me something like sell now, the market is not, I will not lose all my money, because I will be taken out of the trade when it hits my stop loss. Automatically I will leave the trade, but in small loss. But if my take profit now, that means I will leave the trade in my profit, which is $400. I hope this sticks. Are you guys with me? If you're with me, just say I'm with you, so I will know. If you're with me, say I'm with you. If you're learning something, say I'm learning something, and just in the comments, so I will know. I'm trying to take you guys be base and start as much as possible from beginners level, so you guys understand and flow with me, both the beginners and the advanced, so that you guys can be able to flow with me. Even if there are a lot of details, the main details you need to know for now, right? Okay. All right, someone said with me and I'm learning something. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm happy you're learning something. That's the reason for this class. So now, right, I have told you guys about trading. I told you guys about trading and how trading is simply waiting for price and taking a trade. For example, now price is here. Price is here, right? It's the weekend. So during the weekend, the market is like kind of closed. Banks are closed, so you cannot trade pairs during the weekend. You have to wait for Monday. During the weekend, trade does not move, so you cannot take a trade. Okay, so now for example, now let's say I want to take this trade now. I'll now place my tool here. Say I want to take a buy. I'll now place my tool here. I'll now put my stop loss somewhere here. Then I'll now put my take profit, let's say times 5. I'll now go to my MT5 app I told you about. This app I'm using is Trade View. This is Trade View I told you about. I'll now go to my MT5 app and now press buy. That means I'm expecting price to go all the way up here and hit my TP. Right? But if price now goes against me, to now hit my stop loss and minimize my risks. How did I place this stop loss? I just simply entered the market here and just said, okay, if price breaks this candlestick here, if price goes lower than this candlestick here, that means it's not my trade. Price is still selling. That means price is going down for it to break this low. So now we cannot just put a trade, either buy or sell, anywhere in the market. It's not possible. You need to be strategic, because this one you have only 2 options: you either buy or you sell. It's a very confusing thing. Not like you have 6 options, right? So you have just 2, and that's one of the hardest things to know, right? So how do I know when to buy and sell? How do I know? I can't just be buying and selling anywhere. I can't just be buying and selling. I may lose money. So how do I know? This is where we call strategy. You have to be strategic. Strategy is now what helps you, right? Not like forex traders that make a lot of money are wizard or witches. Though we are not wizard or witches that we know the market is going up. No, we have a strategy that works. And this strategy has been practiced over and over again to make sure it works, right? To make sure it works. And strategy, you are going to trade it based on how the market flows, how you see this market, right? And strategy is called technical analysis. We have 2 types of analysis. We have technical and fundamental. I cannot take fundamental analysis on this class at all. If you want to know better on fundamental analysis, then you just have to just sign up for the academy. But today I'll be taking some part of technical analysis. So technical analysis is now how you trade the chart. Simply looking at the chart and saying, okay, I want to analyze this chart and know where the market is going to. And there are 3 things I always qualify, right? There are more, but there are 3 major things I look at when trying to analyze the chart. There are 3 things I look out for. 3 things I look out for to either tell me whether I'm buying or selling. Whether I'm buying or selling. And now we have different time frames, right? We have 4-hour time frame, we have 3-hour, we have 1. That means each candlestick here, what 4-hour means is that it was formed in 4 hours. If I go to 1 hour now, you see that all these things will become much, because each candle will now be formed in 1 hour. So now I like to use 4-hour time frame to trade, because you get the jerk. It makes I get more higher TP, higher risk to reward. That means I get more money. I like to trade on a higher time frame. I like to analyze on the higher time frame to see clearly my bias and other things like that. So now how do I analyze this, right? How do I analyze this? I first of all look at where the market is going. That is the first thing, and that is called market structure. Where is the market going? What is price doing? All these things, we call this price, this movement, because it's money we're working. All these things by this side here is called money. All these numbers here is money. All these numbers here is money. It means money, right? So where is price going? Is price going higher, right? If price is now going up, right, it just simply means that British pound is stronger. Then if price is now selling, going down, it simply means Japanese yen is getting stronger. But if price is going up, it means British pound is getting stronger and Japanese is getting weaker, right? And if it's selling, it means that Japanese yen is getting stronger and British pound is getting weaker. Simple. We're just comparing two pairs together and trading it to make our cool cash. If now, what do you consider? Like, first thing I consider is market structure. Where is price going to? Price is buying now. That means our British pound is stronger. As price is buying, that's our market structure, the overall structure of the market, what is showing us. As price is now buying now, I will not be stupid enough to say I want to look for sell, because it's obvious that British pound is strong. Why would I not be thinking that Japanese yen will be strong all of a sudden when it has not been giving me any reason for me to think it will be strong? So when my price is buying, I will say that okay, I'm buying this market. I will just be joining the market and be buying. Because if you start buying again, if you start trading against the market buyers, you will lose money, right? And the market is buying, you buy. The market is selling, you sell. Simple, shikina. As market is buying now, you are seeing that it's buying. If you are looking for sales to catch maybe all these small sales, you're just trying to lose money. What you now look for is to catch the big dough, the buys. You catch the buys. So the first thing you're going to look out for if you want to trade the market is to catch its market structure. That means market is buying now. You can see it's going up. Market structure. That's the first thing. If you are not seeing it clearly, you can see that market is going up. You can see it's going up. Right. After looking for market structure, we know that okay, market is buying now. Me, I'm looking for buy here. I'm not looking for sell. Remember what I told you? My white candle means buy, so I'm looking for buy here. But I cannot just come in here and jump anywhere and look for my buy. It does not sound good. It does not sound wise to. Does not sound wise to so when ask me a question, when are we going to start analyzing the market? I don't understand. I've been analyzing the market since. Or you guys are not seeing my screen? Please, are you guys actually seeing my screen? If you are seeing my screen, please just comment you can see my screen. Because this question, when are we going to start analyzing the market? I don't understand. I've been analyzing the market since. Please just comment. Can you all see my screen and hear me? If yes, please just comment yes, I can see your screen. So I will know whether you guys are with me or not. Don't miss my talking. It's not being vain. No. Alright, okay. I got scared. I was like, what is my talk? Alright, so the next thing that we're going to now look out for after the market structure, right? The next thing we're not going to look out for is where to simply take our trade from, right? Where to take our trade from. That is our point of interest. Where is our point of interest now? Point of interest simply means okay, where you want to take your trade from. And seeing a market that is buying like this, it's not wise to just place your trade anywhere. It's not even wise at all for you to just place buy here, because the market can do something like this before buying. So imagine you now place a buy here, market will hit your stop loss, then go up. That can be very painful, because market will now take you out of the trade and start going your direction. So now how do you now place your buy? So the simple thing for you to do is that when market give a series of higher highs, for this class I'm going to give, there are a lot of confirmations, so many confirmations, but for this one, because we don't have all the time in the world, let me just give you the best. The major lower low, the major higher low, sorry, because when market is giving us a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? Let me just give you, let me do this here. So if market is giving us this, like what it's giving us now, right? Where to now look for your entry, right? There are different places to look for entries, but the legit place that you can look for your entry now is that the major higher low, right, will be your point of interest. That means you look for where you'll be looking for trade. It will be where you'll be looking for trades. It will be where you'll be looking for your trades. That means you'll be looking for where you'll be looking for to place your trade, right? And once this now happen, this is now be looking, okay, I'm looking for at this zone to put my buy and my sell at this zone. But it also still makes sense again to now be looking for just putting your stuff like this, right? Market will now do this. Naturally, market is going to come here and go up, right? But it does not still make sense because this is our point of interest. This is what we are expecting market to come to. But what is now our confirmation? Because after having a point of interest, the last thing we now need is a confirmation. A confirmation simply means, okay, how legit are we sure that this our point of interest is a valid one, so that we will not lose money, so that we make money? How legit are we sure that this point of interest is a valid point of interest, right? So how we know that this point of interest is a valid point of interest is that markets must sweep means take out. Market must take out a small low before coming to the main zone and going up. Market must take out a small low. That means after you see this our low, this is your point of interest, right? If market now does this other low, this other low should not be your point of interest. The first low close to where market is potentially meant to come down should not be your point of interest, because market is going to, if you put your entry here, market is going to stop everybody out here before now coming here. So you must see this low. If you don't see this low, then this point of interest you should wait. Then that means your point of interest is the first one, and market will now potentially come here. If you don't see this first low, that means your point of interest, this one, is the first low, and that means market will now come here. I hope you guys understand. So see this market here, for example. Now see our major low, right? This right here is our major low. This right here is our major low. And now our price now has to give us another low for our confirmation, and this other low we simply call it liquidity. Market has to give us another low, and when market gives us another low, that means this is our point of interest right here. Our point of interest, what we're looking for trade, the major higher low. So now we now assume that, okay, this right here is our low, our liquidity low for confirmation, right? That means we're not expecting to take our trade after seeing this. We're not expecting to take our trade here. Now our stop loss will just simply be a little bit above the zone for just safety. That means now I will see market do something like this, and go all the way up to continue our higher high and higher low market. This is what we expect. Let me show you a trade I took with the chart that opened with this kind of analysis, and it's going in profit. This here, right? See something, see the our low that market came back to, right? But I missed this entry. You see our low that market came back to, and it went up. And see the first low that we saw for our confirmation. This was our low that our liquidity here. But I missed this entry here. I did not get it in time. I was not on the market. So I now had to take a confirmation, another entry from this place. This is now called a confirmation entry. That means like I've already missed my major entry, my point of interest entry. I'm taking a confirmation entry here. That one is advanced kind of class. You get the check. So are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? If you are with me, just type yes, someone asked what time frame is best for now. I use the 4 hour. I use the 4 hour. I use the 1 hour. I use 45 minutes. For me, I like long TPs like this. I'm going to hit long TPs like this. Like see the trade I took is hitting almost hitting TP. So the market is closed now. So if you can see what I was telling you, you see what market did here. The major low, market came down. Our liquidity, if I have not missed this entry, this would have been our trade. This would have been our trade. It would have been our trade. And you see how many risks to reward. I'm losing this small amount and see what I'm getting. This huge one. This is 1:12. I'm reaching $80 now. 80 times 12. That's how much I'm going to make if I had not missed this trade. Simple. That's how trading is. You just need to keep practicing, keep being on the chart. As you're on the chart, then you get better. You can't hear me? Someone said we can't hear you. Hope you can hear me now, because I'm trying to come back to check the charts and all. Can you hear me now? So I can move on. Time is going. I will have almost spent an hour. I have something planned in the next 30 minutes. Alright. Please, before you say you can't hear me, make sure you check whether is your network connection as well. Yeah. So let's continue. I've thought about strategy, one particular part of strategy. If you're still confused, just kindly come back to the recording. Now we'll just quickly run on risk management. Yeah, and this is where a lot of traders actually fail, because they are trying to make so much money that they lose money. In risk management, there are 2 rules I just stay by. Never risk more than you can afford to lose. That means if you cannot afford to risk $100, then you risk 50. If you cannot afford to risk 50, then you risk 20. My strategy already, if I risk $20, I can definitely get 10 times higher than that. So if you cannot afford to risk high, then you risk what you can afford to lose. Do not enter a trade and be risking 100 and be scared. No, risk what you are very comfortable with, right? And the next one is, make sure your TP is 3 times or more higher than your SL. I don't like those that 1 to the ratio 2. That's not you making money. You're making 50% of what you are risking. It doesn't make. So make sure your TP is like 1:3. That means you're getting 3 times what you are risking, or 4 times what you are risking, or 5 times what you are risking, or even up to 10 times what you are risking. You understand? You cannot be risking $50 and be saying you want to get 100. No, now it's not motivating. You risk $50 and say, okay, I want to get 450. right? That's how it goes. Don't simple shikena. And next one in trade psychology, you just need three things for trading. You need patience, discipline, and confidence. And this confidence, what we call audacity. I also call this confidence audacity, because you get audacity and confidence when you have been patient, when you have practiced. And practice and patience going hand in hand. You have to practice the charts. Everything I've said now like this will be useless if you don't practice it, honestly. It's just like me wasting my time. So if you don't practice every single thing, I feel that if you are serious about trading and this recording gets posted on the group, the first thing you do is to watch this over and over again this night and be practicing it if you want to make money from trading. Honestly, if you are serious, because this is gold I just gave out here. This is serious gold. And you have to be confident, very confident. That means when you are taking trades, be sure, like, I'm taking the trade, I'm sure of my analysis. If you are taking trades with guesswork, hoping because you see candle going up or something going up, you go and take a buy, that's not trading. You need to go and pay for knowledge and learn how to trade. Learn how to trade. And if they are free, there's free information. Like, this information now is free. Depending on how you practice over and over again. If you want to pass an exam, you don't just read once and it's stick. No, you have to read it over and over again. Have quiz, talk to friends for you to understand before you pass an exam. So treat trading as such, or even more. And the last one is the roadmap to $500, right? Let me just put this all together. You learn the basics. I've told you about the apps you need. You practice on demo for a short while. Please, demo simply means that you're not risking your money to trade. You're trading fake money. Don't stay on demo for too long. The greater your risks, the greater the money you make. Oh. Don't stay on demo for too long. Demo will mess you up. Learn on demo highest 1 month. You leave demo. Start risking your money. Change your life in 6 months. You get me? Don't be scared. Trust yourself. Next one, apply risk management from day one. Know what you want to risk. Stay with it. If you don't have cash, if you want to be risking your whole life savings, it does not make sense, right? You get the check. If you have, let's say, $50 to trade, you'll be depositing small, 10, small. Don't risk all because you want to change your life in one day. Then focus on 2 strategy and master it. I've taught you one. You find the second one yourself. YouTube actually make this very hard for you because on YouTube there are a lot of information, different things on YouTube. So find someone you stick with and learn from them. I have a lot of free information. You can get the free information if you don't want to register on my academy. I have a lot of free information everywhere. Step 5, scale up, have a mentor or join a trading community. Just be somewhere. Don't do this trading alone. If you do trading alone, it will be hard. You need someone to motivate you. For example, let's say you started trading. If you see a friend that is making crazy amount of money on trading, you don't want to sleep on yourself. So don't stay alone. Don't do the journey on your own, because there are a lot of things that will discourage you. Join a community. That's my biggest advice to you. Or have a mentor. Honestly, you cannot do trading on your own. You need a circle to motivate you, like a goal. Like, on the goal of my circle is like, well, I'm going to make this amount. I cannot even mention the amount of money. That's the goal. And it might seem impossible, but like, we're all working towards that goal. That is what you need. You don't need to be petting yourself and be like, I want to make $100 in 1 month. No, now that is not a goal. It's you limiting yourself because you can do more than that. If you have a community that can push you, you'll be surprised of how far you will go. Then I've explained this ratio and pips thing. Don't worry, when I send the recording to the group, you rewatch it over and over again. I've explained that pips. I cannot come back to it yet. You rewatch the recording. You will see all I've explained there, because time is going. Our 1 hour is already fast spent, and I really have something to do in the next 20 minutes. Okay, so let's just continue. Alright, so this is all the thing you need. Learn the basics, get money and trade, use strategy I've taught you, join a community that will boost you fast, and have audacity when you trade. Believe in yourself. Like, when you mean believe in yourself, like, believe in yourself more than like anything in this world. If your goal is $1 million in 3 months, please set it. Make the bar high for yourself. Even if you have never seen $10 in your life and 1 million is your goal, set it and work towards it. Set that goal and work towards it. We just have 4 months to the end of 2025. A lot can happen in 4 months. So like a lot can happen in 4 months. A big lot in your life can happen with trading in 4 months. And this period, next 4 months, is going to be crazy because we're entering like the seasonal month and the market is really going to be favorable. So this is actually the best time to enter into trading. I'm giving you guys a hack here. And I taught you guys beginner friendly foundation. I believe now you have known every single thing. Not really everything, but most of the things you need to know to excel and to succeed in forex trading, honestly. So one said, please can you explain the breaker block strategy? We have like up to 4 strategies. If you want to learn the breaker block strategy, I advise you honestly come to my academy because I cannot teach that this night. I cannot honestly teach you breaker block this night, or you wait for my other videos to come out, or you simply join the academy. But for this night, I cannot explain the breaker block strategy because it contains a lot of things. I cannot afford to confuse you and others this night, right? So yeah, welcome to the end of this class. You have 2 options now. You either rewatch this video over and over again or go to YouTube, or you join my academy. My academy is called Earning Trading Hub Academy, and this academy, the easiest way to have access to this academy is through the Advanced Forex Mastery Toolkit. Okay, I'm coming. Let me show you guys what I want to show you guys. So the easiest way to get access to this academy is through the Advanced Forex Mastery Toolkit. And this toolkit is like a guide where I've said every single thing, most especially SMC strategy and different entry models on how you can scale in the market, strategies on how you can scale in the market and make cash from trading, right? So now I have a goal, right, to the end of this year to train 100 traders and teach you guys the exact strategy on how to become constantly profitable. And this goal, I'm going to hit it, and I want you to be part of this goal because before the end of this month, these are whatever you will learn in the Advanced Forex Mastery Toolkit. This guide: how to trade a reversal market, how to analyze the chart using advanced SMC strategy, where and when to enter and exit the trade in order to stay in profit, and risk management and psychology analysis. And these are the benefits that come with the guide. The benefits are even more enormous than the guide because there will be monthly live classes. So your knowledge is not just limited to this guide. We have monthly live classes like this class every month. We have 2 different types of strategies that work. We have the advanced SMC and we also have the ICT strategy on the guide. We have a community of traders you can interact with, and we have Q&A sessions coupled with different competitions to keep you afloat. So the Q&A sessions and different competitions you take, if you win, you get cash, you get gifts, and different Q&A sessions. And the cost for this guide is currently 50,000 naira. Cheaper B. Let me say I was surprised when I was setting this, but it's actually going to 150k from after the 3 months. And the best part of this academy is that you can join now because I'm about to release another part of it that you have access to. And for those that will join before 11:59 p.m, you get that at 35k instead of 50k, which you will never see again at all, apart from this night. So if you want to have access to it, just send me a message, because even if you use the link I'll be dropping on the group, you get that 50k. But if you send me a message before this night end, you'll be getting at 35,000 naira. So if you're ready to stop wasting time guessing and everything, then you get this guide and you join this community. The way I taught you now, just imagine me teaching you for over and over again for a lifetime, every single month. That's not sweet. So the money that you have wasted in trading, or you plan to go and risk in trading, right? Use half of it and pay for knowledge. Because I'm certain that if you don't pay for knowledge now and you risk that money, you still come back again to pay for this knowledge. Because those that will get this now will testify later, especially when it increases. Anyways, I'm so happy that I've taught you guys something for you to take home, something valuable. My strategy I taught you guys is, and some things. I'm so excited you guys joined to the end. However, the 35k offer is still open from now till 11:59 p.m. Apart from that, you'll be getting it 50,000 naira using the link, and by next 2 months it gets to 150k. So good night everybody. I hope you guys had fun in this class. My YouTube channel, this is my YouTube channel, so just minimize from this link, right? This is my YouTube channel while viewing this from YouTube, right? Anyways guys, good night. See you all in the academy. Bye. I hope you guys had fun.